Vegas Country 95.5 KWNR. And hey, tonight we are talking to a guy who is going to be performing at the Chrome Showroom this Friday. He's got the second most played song in the decade with 19-something. On the phone tonight, Mr. Mark Wills. And tonight you're calling from Folsom Prison, right?
I actually am.
How about that?
I'm at Folsom Prison right now. We're playing a show, today out in California, heading that way. I always love playing Vegas, but today we got the invite to come out to Folsom Prison, level 4 tour. So it was incredible, man. We've had a great time and got to meet some pretty neat folks out here.
Getting a new pen pal or two, right?
yeah. Probably not. Probably not going to be writing a whole lot. It's been really neat.
You know, besides Folsom Prison, tell us about the tour. It sounds like you've just been all over the place.
We have been all over the place. We've been traveling like crazy, and we're now heading out, to Vegas. After we play at Chrome with our friends at Station, we're going to be going out to Phoenix and playing a show, and then we get to go home for a few days. So it's been on the road for a little while, but it'll be nice to sort of get back to the house and, take care of things there. Absolutely.
Mark, you've always been so great for our troops. How many times have you been overseas to perform for the military?
We've been to Iraq and Afghanistan, better part of 10 times. We've been to other places around the world, but to Iraq and Afghanistan, Kuwait, Uzbekistan. We counted the other day, and we have different parts of different trips that took us to different places, so let's just go ahead and go with an even number 10.
Mark, I was looking at your Twitter feed the other day, and it says that you played a little golf with Jeff Foxworthy and Randy Owen this past weekend. Who's the better golfer?
Well, Jeff Foxworthy refuses to hit a golf ball. Randy plays a little bit of golf. I used to play a whole lot more golf. For whatever reason, just, hadn't been doing it. I think because my other hobbies have taken over. I joined a professional shooting team and hosting the television show Three Gun Nation.
Yeah.
I've got to do a lot of gun shooting, so I haven't been able to play as much golf. But Randy plays pretty good golf. Jeff Foxworthy, on the other hand, is absolutely awful. So that's why he doesn't play. Yep.
If you just joined us, we're talking to Mark Wills tonight, your latest album, Looking for America. Mark, tell us how this album compares to your previous work.
Well, this record, we spent a lot more time putting it together. Being that we did our own thing on this one, we didn't have to worry about, having 2 or 3 tracking sessions to try to get the whole record done. We spent the better part of a year putting this record together. So we had a lot more time, which made it, to be perfectly honest with you, a lot more enjoyable. This record is probably one of my favorite albums. I mean, I think everybody says that about their music. They say this is one of my favorite records, but this one truly is. I mean, it's a lot of fun to put together. And I love the music on this record. I think it's some of the best music I've put out to date.
Let's talk about the title track. How did Looking for America come about?
Some buddies of mine who are songwriters in Nashville, we were all talking about how, our worlds are different than they were when we were kids, and how our kids' worlds are different and all that kind of stuff. And that's sort of where the song came from. I got a phone call one afternoon saying, "Hey, man, we wrote this thing. We really want you to hear it." And they sent it to me. Mitzi, who is the publisher of the song, she's been a great friend for a long time. She said, we'd love to have you record this thing. And that was sort of the spearhead that got this whole project started. And so we titled the record Looking for America and made it the first single off the record. And, I love that song. I love the message of that song.
Mark, somebody who's been performing as long as you have, what would you say is the biggest lesson that you've learned since you've started?
Just enjoy it. If it ever reaches a point where this is work, it's hard for you to do it, then you're not doing your best job for the fans. I love to get out and sing, and I love to travel and meet new folks. And when you reach that point where you don't enjoy that anymore, it's probably time to hang it up.
Well, once again, we're talking to Mark Wills. Mark, you had a very serious life-saving surgery back in October of 2010. How's your health these days?
Man, everything's good, rocking along, feeling great. Everything is recovered fully.
Beautiful.
And we're just plugging along, man.
Very nice, very nice. And last question, with the anniversary of SEAL Team 6 taking out Bin Laden earlier this week, you care to share any thoughts about that? Or
I'm happy that we're able to put that chapter behind us. That was one of the main initiatives, main goals. Finally happy that was achieved. Happy for all of our special operations forces that they were able to accomplish that. Let's move forward.
Mark, you've always been so great to this radio station. You've always been so great to the military. You're one of my favorites. I can't wait to see you on Friday night.
Ransom, it's going to be a good time, man. Look forward for you guys to come out, and we'll have a great time. Y'all come see us. We're looking forward to it.